Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Exclusively Van Halen. The Van Halen Show on YouTube. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Next goal, 13K YouTube subscribers. We can do it. We're only, we're less than 100 away, actually. Thank you. Thank you so much. There you go. Okay. So let's do a show, you guys. Exclusively Van Halen right here on, what channel is this, Michael?
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Yo, thank you so much, Michael Anthony's. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. This is exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen Show on YouTube, on X, on, where else are we? Facebook. If you guys like your Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. So again, smash that subscribe button. The next goal is 13K on YouTube, and we're very close. We're way less than 100. I think we're like 30 away or something. So if you want to help us get to our next goal, there you go. That's pretty cool. But hey, really quick, here on YouTube, we have channel members. And the top tier of channel members, they get their names read at the top of every talk show. And they are currently Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Woody Be Real, Flipper Carlet, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, R Habs, and of course, Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you, guys. So as channel members, you get your names in green in the chat, like Bay Area Rich. There you are, man. Welcome, dude. Good to see you, man. And thank you again for all your support, dude. The guitars are incredible. Green, name is green in the chat. Exclusive emojis, exclusive content, and it's a lot of fun. So consider becoming a channel member right here on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel. So what is today? Wednesday? I don't even know. Wednesday. It's April 16th, 2025. We started a few minutes early. I had the show set for 9:05 p.m. Eastern, and it's 9:04 currently. So there you go. So let's do some Van Halen news here and a couple other things. Let's go over to VHND. Valerie Bertinelli hopes she's dead before Van Halen biopic is made. Now, I heard about this the other day. Very interesting stuff here, and very cool. That's actually a screen grab from a show that Valerie was on in the early 90s. 1993, I think is when that was. Hey, Peggy, what's up? The show was called Cafe American, or American, and Valerie was the star. And there was one episode where Edward Van Halen played a street musician, and she was trying to kick him out of the cafe. And it's a really cool scene. If you guys can find it, check it out. But I remember, was it Entertainment Tonight? They did like a whole segment on this scene. So there actually is a bunch of like outtakes and bloopers and extra stuff, and I have it, of course. Um, I may have posted it on Instagram at one point, like 10 years ago. So if you guys want to search my Instagram, look for that at EVH Gear Live on Instagram. Mike Wood, hey dude, that's a great headline. Hey, good to see you. Channel member Chris King on Facebook, good to see you, man. Janice the intern on Facebook, good to see you. CMBR, good to see you guys. I know this is just a pop-up show. I like to do these shows for you guys. But let's do some reading here. Let's see. I told Wolfie, make sure I'm dead, she recalled of a conversation with her son. There isn't currently a Van Halen biopic in the works, but if one is made, Valerie Bertinelli hopes she'll be long gone once it's released. Bertinelli touched on this during a recent appearance on the Drew Barrymore show. You guys all know Drew Barrymore. Host Drew Barrymore mentioned the Beatles biopic series that's currently in the works and what Bertinelli thought about a potential Van Halen biopic. The actress I can't read this early in the day. The actress, where am I now? I'm lost. Who was the ex-wife of the late Eddie Van Halen, joked about how she had been referred to as Yoko on many occasions. However, she said about Van Halen's various issues, it wasn't all Ed's fault, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. Everybody loves to blame Ed, and he can't defend himself. Nowhere near was it all Ed's fault. He just wanted to write his music and play his music. Hey, Raymond, I see you in the chat. Hey, Zeke, good to see you, man. I see you guys in the chat. Smash that thumbs up on the video if you guys dig this stuff. Let's see. Of course, if a biopic was made, Bertinelli had a great casting choice to play her, Selena Gomez. While she said Gomez would be amazing, Bertinelli added, but Selena, don't do it. Please don't do it. A short video of the Van Halen portion of the Bertinelli interview can be seen at EW.com. I'm assuming that's entertainmentweekly.com. And I think this link is broken because I clicked on it. It didn't go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know where it goes. It goes somewhere. Let's see. Should we even look at the comments? The comments on VHND are usually pretty. I don't know. I agree. Don't need to see that. Talks about the Selena Gomez part. Not that she isn't a good actress, just not interested in that. Okay, somebody is saying Selena Gomez has been long attached to star in a Linda Ronstadt biopic. Okay. So there you go. Very cool. You sell X-ray glasses, Vince? Really? Very cool, dude. Whoa. Yeah. So, okay. So, a Van Halen biopic. Actually, that's a good question for you guys. Live in the chat. We got 30 people here. Live in the chat and or in the comments down below on playback. Would you want to see a Van Halen biopic? And who would you want to play the band? Valerie Bertinelli? All that? What do you guys think? That's a good question. As a fan myself of the band, I really don't need. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting maybe to watch one time or something. What's another biopic you guys can mention in the chat? What's one that you have seen that on a band that maybe you enjoyed or that maybe you didn't enjoy? Let me know. Let me see. Sue, hey, over on Facebook. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Raymond says pass. Mike Wood channel number says Motley Crue The Dirt. I never saw that. Is it good? He says pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Robot Master Switch, a biopic would be focused on drama and partying, and it would demean the legacy of Van Halen. Robot says. So The Dirt, you said that one's pretty good. I didn't see it. I'll admit I'm really not a Motley Crue fan, so yeah. And the thing is, I'm a huge Van Halen fan, and I still don't really. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Van Halen in concert. I've seen everything official that there's ever been. You know, I do my own show talking about Van Halen, exclusively Van Halen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Dustin, over on Facebook. Good to see you, dude. Bohemian Rhapsody was good. Okay, I kept hearing that one was good. I didn't see that one either, unfortunately. Alex's book was good enough, Bay Area Rich says. Yeah, I have it. I have 2 of them. Wait, I have 3 of them. How many do I have? I have 3. I have 3 of these books. I may have more of them. I don't know. I know I have this many. And one of these, thank you again, Bay Area Rich. He gifted me a signed first edition. I'll show you guys the difference. This one is actually signed by Alex. He actually opened up this book and signed it. Most of the other ones that everybody got, well, unless you were at a signing. If you were at a signing, then yes, he signed your book too. But most of the ones, like if you got them, he signs what's called it's a sticker. They call it a plate. And it's placed into the book. Mike says Alex read it to you on Audible. I got the audiobook too on iTunes. And it was great. I enjoyed it. Peggy still needs to read the book. Very cool. I don't watch movies. I do watch movies. It's just I tend to watch movies from like decades ago. Like I just watched that movie Earthquake a couple weeks ago because it was free on YouTube. The one from the 70s. I just saw that recently. Just Superman 2, Back to the Future, and Police documentary. Oh, are those biopics or movies? What? The police documentaries. Hey, we went to one of those. They sent me to one. Let me see. Vince says, me too. Oh, those are the only movies I've seen. Oh, okay. I've actually seen more than that. I'll tell you guys my favorite movie of all time if you want to hear it. After I read this comment from Dustin over on Facebook. Johnny, if there was a movie based on your life, who would you want to play you? That's a good question. Somebody that's known out there, an actor. I mean, I would have to go with that guy from what's that show? Everybody says I look like that guy from that show. Johnny Galecki. His name's even Johnny as well. He was on some show. Everybody for years has been saying, you look like that Johnny Galecki guy. Yeah. Johnny Galecki. Actually, Michael Anthony thought I looked like, what's his name? They are rich, says Johnny Depp. Thank you. They are rich. Moby should play me? Yeah. Yeah. I knew of Johnny Galecki from Roseanne, and then I never saw Big Bang Theory. I never got into it, but everybody told me when I first started showing my face on YouTube, back in like you can go back on my channel when I started doing all those vlogs. What, 2009, 2010? People started telling me because I used to do all these guitar lessons where you couldn't see my face, you just saw the guitar. And then finally, when I started showing my face on my channel, people started saying, "You look like that guy from Big Bang Theory." Thank you so much, Mike. Who's the guy that Michael Anthony said that I look like? Actually, I said it. I say it in that clip that I play it at the end of every show because he remembered me. By the way, thank you so much to Michael Anthony for liking my post the other day. I posted something somewhere, and Michael Anthony himself liked it. I got the alert. I think that was yesterday. So see, you guys, you never know who's watching this stuff. You never know. Jim Ross. I don't know who that is. What are we talking about? Oh, so the biopic thing. A Van Halen biopic? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Like I said, yeah. Who knows? But okay, here's a good question for you guys in the chat and down below on playback. Drop those comments below. I want to see 20 comments down below. Okay, so by later tonight, while I'm sitting here on Twitch playing video games, you know, Peggy hangs out with us over on Twitch, and Mike Wood. I want to see 20 comments down below on a biopic that you guys like or that you don't like, or should there be a Van Halen one? Yes or no? I want to see those comments down there. Okay? And if there is a biopic out there that you enjoy or hate, that you think I should watch or not, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Hey, what's up, Cabo Rabo? Oh, God, I can't. Let's see now, Johnny, a.k.a. Leonard. That's the guy from Big Bang Theory, right, Leonard? Do I look like him, really? Hang on. I've never seen him. I don't know. I have no idea. But if they did, they should get Dweezil to do the close-up of the hands playing for real. You mean to play the Van Halen guitar parts?
Hi, this is Dweezil Zappa. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you, Dweezil. Very cool. Yeah, that's so awesome that he paid a visit to Rob Johnson's house. Rob was telling me about it. And he said they actually talked about me. That shouldn't be laughter. That should be applause. Maybe they talked about how much I look like the guy from Big Bang Theory. Maybe they were talking about that. What's up, Guitars, Gear, and Music channel? Hello. Welcome, man. Smash that. Thumbs up. All right. Clint, what's up? Yes, there should be one. A Van Halen biopic. But making his hands look like Eddie's hands would be impossible. I shook Edward's hand when I met him. I remember his hand was very soft. That I remember. I remember shaking his hand, and then when I saw him, I met him at a friend's party. It was a private party, and they introduced us. And I remember when I went up to him, I said, and this was Edward Van Halen. I said, "I'm kind of a fan," and I told him I came down from San Francisco. I drove down that morning. And he's like, "Well, how long did it take?" You know, and I'm like, "God, got down here in like 5 hours or something." And he's like, "Oh, it usually takes much longer than that. Well, now you can go back." He said something like that to me. And then he gave me a fist bump to the chest. He's like, "Oh, well, now you can go home." And I remember he fist bumped me to the chat. That's something he did a lot. If you watch a lot of videos of Edward joking with people, he always did like a fist bump to the chest, and he did that to me. And I remember thinking, "Whoa, this guy's cool." And I've never washed my hands since. That's right. Although I do remember eating an In-N-Out burger the next day in Pasadena, because I got the memory of that on Facebook. And I remember there was a squirrel sitting on a fence watching me. I was sitting in my car, and a squirrel was watching me eat the hamburger. Very weird, huh? I've got all kinds of stories for you guys. Okay. And this is only supposed to be a 30-minute show. So we got about 9 more minutes to go. So smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel here. Or if you're watching on Facebook, smash the like button. Drop comments on Facebook. Share these videos out to your friends. You know, tell everybody. You know, we're everywhere, you guys. We're on all these different platforms. Everywhere there is exclamation point link in the chat. That'll give you all my links. It's nice when your heroes are decent people. I've met most of my heroes, and they were really nice to me. I've met other people that are people's heroes, and they were not so nice to me. Hey, Cheryl. Good to see you. Peggy, Twitch later on tonight. Yes, definitely. Excuse me. StreamYard. Don't do it, StreamYard. StreamYard is on the verge of crashing. Don't do it. So yeah, have you guys met your heroes? Oh, here we go. Now we're crashing. Well, as long as you... Okay, there we are. See, now we're crashing. I told you. I told you guys. As long as you can still hear me and see me. Hey, Lewis. Okay, we're back. Great. Wow. I know, Janice. I know. F. Yeah. StreamYard does not like... Okay. All right. One more time. Put in new batteries. Oh, I did put in new batteries. There is new batteries in here. So now I have to do the show with the playback of me just to make sure that we're still live. This is horrible. And look at the replay. It just looks terrible. Oh, man. StreamYard, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been a good run, StreamYard. Okay. So... yeah, this is just a quick show. We got 40 watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Quick show. By the way, couple comments here, and I'll let you guys go. Michael, channel member, says, I did shake Edward's hand twice. Super fast meet and greet before shows. He seemed stunned how excited I was. That's cool, man. Max. Very cool. Yeah, Edward Van Halen, he was just a normal dude, man. Normal dude. People are people. People are it's when you meet your heroes and they're normal, that's when they're cool. When they're egoed out, like some names I won't mention, not cool. Okay. All right, you guys can hear me and see me, right? One quick other thing I want to... yeah, this stream wants to crash, you guys. You met Satriani twice? Satriani, very, very cool dude. I met him one time. Maybe I might have met him twice. I can't remember. I know I talked to him at least one time, and he was very nice. He was very cool. Okay, couple things really quick, if we can. Okay, here, let's go back to VHND really quickly here before the stream crashes on us. VHND. Congratulations. Van Halen's Jump exceeds 1 billion streams on Spotify. That's pretty cool. The Jump Billions Club. Van Halen's Jump joins Spotify's exclusive Billions Club as it becomes the band's first song to hit 1 billion streams on the platform. Alex Van Halen was excited to share the news on social media, exclaiming, "Thanks to all the fans for listening." A pretty incredible feat, as only around 100 rock songs have reached that milestone, and less than 40 rock songs are from the 80s. Pretty amazing in today's music climate. Jump was released in December 1983 as the lead single for their sixth studio album, 1984. It is Van Halen's most successful single, reaching #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, where it stayed for 5 weeks. That's right, for 5 weeks straight. It was the best-selling song on earth. Congratulations, Van Halen. There you go, man. One of these days we'll get to 5. One of these days we'll get to 5 streams on Spotify. One of these days. Okay. Max. I bought that vinyl when it came out on the first day. Dude, that's awesome, man. I think with Van Halen albums, the first album of theirs to come out when I bought it the day of, it would have been Carnal Knowledge. When that album came out, I skipped school. Well, I skipped school every day by that point, but when Carnal Knowledge came out, I remember buying that exactly the day it came out. And then everything after, every album after that. So, okay. So again, your assignment, drop comments below. Biopic, Van Halen, yay or nay? Is there one out there that I should check out? What do you like? Let me know. And then really quickly, I want to say, I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but somebody had mentioned me messaged me on Facebook. And actually, I'll send him this video once we're done here. Somebody had sent me a message asking about one of my guitars, because apparently he has the same guitar, or this made by the same company. And so I had sent him a video from like 10 years ago of me talking about the guitar, and the quality wasn't as good. Although on today's stream, I don't know if it's any better, StreamYard. But I want to show the guitar. So I'm going to send him this video once we're done. I just want him to see this. This is a Kramer 5150 by a company called GMW. They no longer make these. And mine is the relic version of it. I did my own relicing down here with a chisel at one point. Went kind of crazy, and I did this, and I think I did some stuff here too. Now, the only difference, this guitar, it's not stock because I put in a Seymour Duncan 59, although this did have a Seymour Duncan Trumbucker, what pickup? Whatever the pickup that's in your guitar, the guy that I'm talking to right now on Facebook. It was the same pickup. I can't think of what it is, but it's a Trumbucker. Other than that, same thing. Oh, I put an EVH decal from the NAMM show on here. years ago. What else? Every serial number is C5150, which is not the correct serial number for the actual guitar. Anybody know what it is? Drop a comment below. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this guitar. So it's the same as yours, except mine is the relic version. So all the other relicing of the guitar, the company did. And I got this guitar at the South by Southwest guitar show in Austin, Texas in 2009. And I remember that guy. I remember that guy's name. Remember the other show the other night? I was telling you guys how there was a guy. I had played a gig at South by Southwest, and I couldn't. I had to take my cable because we all share amplifiers. And this dude who's a rock star came up and he to grab my cable because he was on after us, and I took the cable from him. I'm like, all right, that's mine. And if I would have realized who he was at the time, I would have just let him have it. That guy, his name's Bob Mold. And he's in a band, or you guys would know him from a band called Husker Du. That's the guy that I kept trying to think of. So, anyway, there's this guitar. There's that. And then, since I showed you guys that, yeah, Mike, you know who Bob Mold is? I took my cable from him. He was going to use my cable because he was playing through the same amp. Actually, the same amp that I have here. the Fender 212. You can't even see it. Whatever this amp is right here. The Fender 212 DeVille. Let me show you guys a couple other guitars really quickly here. Yeah, total rocker. Yeah. Couple other guitars. This is a 1984 replica. This was built for somebody that used to do these shows with me. His name was Dave Nesdahl. It was built for Dave. Dave was gonna throw it in the garbage because the back is not correct. So I remember him asking me, he's like, hey, do you want this guitar? I'm just going to throw it away. I'm like, sure. So the back is not correct. But it's a 1984. I remember Dave gave me the guitar. He gave me the body and the neck, and he gave me a brand new Floyd Rose for it. The pickup, this is a EVH. So that's a guitar. That's a replica guitar. Very cool. So that's another one of them. This guitar was a gift from a viewer several years ago, and they told me to never say who they were, so I don't think I've ever said. But a viewer sent this in one time. This was several years ago. EVH Stripe Series. Very cool. I put the quarter on it. Actually, I did a video on the channel here where I put the quarter on the guitar. I put it in the wrong spot. I know. I did it just because. Yeah, just to be different. Chris, what's going on, man? What's up? This was actually from a viewer several years ago. This was custom made for my dog. His name was Howie. It actually says on here. Somebody sent this in a long time ago. It was a dog toy. I never gave it to Howie. It says his name on here. Oh, there it is, right there. Howie 0001. So this was sent in from a viewer several years back. A long time ago. I've been doing these shows for about 10 years now. Live. So this was sent in from somebody a long time ago. I'm just going to shut the laptop down because it's wanting to crash on us. So there's that. And then there's this one. This was sent in from Chris King. Chris King on Facebook sent this one in. Yeah, it's a blow up guitar. And I took it to the gas station and had air put in. So that's pretty cool. It usually sits right here. Usually sits right there. And then the other striped guitar that I have is this one. This one I put together on the channel here live. You can actually see a video of me. It was probably a few months ago now. This is a Firefly body. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. Firefly body. Floyd Rose with some upgrades. Let's see what else. This stock has a coil cut. And then somebody else had sent me this EVH neck years ago. And it was never on a guitar for, I don't know how many years. 7, 8 years? Never on a guitar. At least while it was here. It was just always sitting in the background. I finally put it on a guitar on this. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There you go. Very cool stuff. There you go. So there's some of my Van Halen striped guitars. I used to have a Circles guitar. What else did I used to have? I had the EVH 5150 for like a minute. Somebody had sent me one. But I ended up sending it back to them. This was years. The video's on the channel here. If you guys go back years and years and years, you can see the unboxing. It was a long time ago. Let's see. Max, Johnny, do you have an EVH Wolfgang Special Stealth? Mine sounds amazing. I have. Let's see if I can do this. Let me see. Oh, hey, it is Wolfgang Wednesday, Clayton. That's right, man. Well, hey, let's show some Wolfgangs. This is my EVH special flat top stealth. This was built by FU Tone. But it was the body I got off eBay. The neck. Did I get this neck? I'm trying to think. No, somebody gave me this neck. Somebody tried putting this neck on a guitar and they messed it up. That's what happened. And so they sent it to me. Made in China neck, made in China body. And then another viewer funded to have the guitar put together. That's right. So these are USA Wolfgang pickups, Schaller bridge, FU Tone put the guitar together. Very cool guitar. It's got some weight to it too. So there's that one. Smash that thumbs up if you guys dig this stuff. I'll show you guys a couple other guitars, and I'll let you guys go. This show was only supposed to be like 30 minutes. We're at about 40 minutes. This guitar was a gift from another viewer. Major reflection on this one. This is a made in Japan special. Pretty much stock, I think. The person had sent me the body and the neck, but they were taken apart. So I put it together. It's got some stickers on the back. Couple things. This EVH sticker was actually sent in from Edward Van Halen's office. They sent this to me as a present years ago. This EVH sticker down here was from NAMM Show. And Fancy Pants and the Evil Doers, this was given to me from Chip Ellis. This was a band that he was in years and years ago. And I actually saw them play. I filmed their gig at a NAMM party at the, it was in Anaheim at this tiny little bar. The video is on my channel here on YouTube. You guys can see it. Very cool stuff. Okay, there's that one. And then lastly, we'll do this one. This is a Wolfgang special, right? Made in Mexico. Yeah. And this was a gift from longtime viewer David Ennis. He sent me this guitar several years ago. The only difference is it has a Floyd Rose. It's not a branded EVH Floyd. It's an actual Floyd branded Floyd. I think that's the only difference. Everything else is stock. So there's that one. Max, thank you, man. There you go. Is that it? Well, not really. I've got a few other Van Halen guitars. You'll have to stay tuned for more. Smash that subscribe. Help us get to our next goal of 13K on YouTube. We're very close. Very close, you guys. So, there you go. Well, hey. Thank you so much, Max. It's an EVH style stripes in blue, and we'll have red stripes too. Your guitar? Cool, man. Hey, Mark's Gas Station, welcome. The air guitar, yeah. Van Halen air guitar. Very cool. Cool, dudes. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know this is just a pop-up show. You know, I like to do these. Next scheduled show, I think I'll be joining Laz on his show tomorrow if he does one. And then Friday, I'll see you guys talking guitars, of course. Do guitar news, music news. And then Saturday for Straturday night, where we do a lot of stuff where we build on the workbench. Workbench is kind of a disaster right now. Although I do have a lot of projects in the works. I have a lot of videos to film, reviews to do. And I was going to do some of that stuff today, and I decided, yeah, I was going to take a break. I was going to do this instead. And then I think tomorrow I'll film some videos, some stuff. Let me see, including the Locado this mini amplifier. They sent this in, so I need to make a video on this. The JA022 mini guitar amp. So look for a video with this coming up very soon. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. That's right, Janice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta do that too. The tunerette. This thing. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. Yeah, it's called the tunerette, and it's a tuner. Clip-on chromatic tuner. I need to do a video with this. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that. Janice, if you could, send me an X. Reminding me. Send me an X or a tweet, whatever they call them now. Over on, over there. Reminding me to do that, and I'll do that tomorrow. Cool, you guys. Well, hey, thank you so much again. Follow us everywhere, you guys. Exclamation point link in the chat. We'll give you the Nightbot link. You can follow any of those links that Nightbot gives you in the chat here on YouTube. You can trust those links because they're all me. It's all official. So follow us, and yeah. Why is my lighting so weird today? See, things are always changing. The lights are always changing. Stuff is always breaking. All kinds of stuff. So I will see you guys a little later over on Twitch. Be doing some video gaming, hanging out. Maybe pretty soon we'll do that. So if you want to hang out with us, come on over to Twitch. Right, Peggy? Exclamation point Twitch in the chat. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Right here on, what channel is this? Corey Feldman?
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess.
And then I'll give you mine, so come back around this way.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Mike, hi.
How you doing?
I'm Johnny Beane. I met you last year. I talked to you on Google Plus.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah.
Look like,
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. He was on a Google Plus hangout.
I'm Johnny Beane.
That's right. He thought I looked like Seth Rogen. So maybe if there is a Johnny Beane biopic, he's Seth Rogen. Thank you everybody for watching. Click on another video on the screen here. And smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up. And check out the previous exclusively Van Halen. We celebrated Diver Down. Check out the video. Link is on the screen. All right. I'll see you guys later. Right here on Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.